Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes. It is not a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any asset. Please do your own research and due diligence when choosing what to invest in. Now, on to the analysis.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. So this is the first week of June, and I have to say June is starting off with a bang. And so far, I am looking at completing two of my strategies with the wheel option with Bitfarms. As you can see here, my dollar cost average is 253. Bitfarms is currently trading at 241. And I do have two covered call options at the $2.50 strike price expiring in June that I got paid $15 for. Let me show you that real quick here. This is the one I'm talking about. So this $2.50 call options expiring in June. I got paid. Let me see how much I got paid for this one. So I got paid $15 for each of these contracts. So the break-even price is 265. So if it goes over 265, guaranteed this contract is going to be executed and I will be forced to sell, or well, not forced, just 200 of my shares will be called away and I will get credited $500 on those 200 shares. Okay. So $500 plus the $15, that equals to 265, $265. So that definitely is more than my current dollar cost average with Bitfarms, right? So let me show you my dollar cost average again. Here we are. Yes, my dollar cost average is $2.53, but I'm selling these 200 shares for $2.65 if the contract is executed before June, before those contracts expire, which is in June, right? This month, yeah, this month. So I mean, that's going to be the first two wheels that I complete. And I mean, it's going to be great because we'll see that the wheel strategy is actually working, right? I was able to buy those 200 shares for a discount. And now, even though I'm selling it for this around the same strike price, I'm still making a profit on them because of the premiums that I got paid by selling those puts and calls options to complete the wheel. So as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, Bitfarms is currently at $2.41 a share. My total return to date is now negative $144. And my total market value on the 1,200 shares that I own is $2,892. So this total return, as you can see, I'm already making a profit because I've made passive income by selling puts and calls, and the premiums that I've gotten paid has been more than $144. So I'm definitely currently making a profit right now. As you can see in my buying power, this is the amount of passive income that I've made for the month of May and June. So we are in the first week of June. Let me show you what I did today, this morning. I did make some moves this morning. So I just wanted to show you, well, for the whole month of June, let me show you what I've done in order to make that passive income, okay? As we take a look at my Bitfarms history. So June 3rd was the first move that I made. I sold two covered calls with the strike price of 350, expiring August 16th, and I got paid $15 for each contract. So I made $30. Okay, so that's the first passive income that I was able to make this month in June. And then the next thing that I did is that I bought back, I had 4 contracts of the $2 put expiring August 16th, which means that I had $800 being held in collateral with those 4 contracts. Now I sold those, the average cost, the average credit that I got for those 4 contracts was $40 each. So it was $80, right? Altogether. That's how much, wait, no, wait, 40 times 4 is 160. My bad. It's $160 that I made for selling those 4 contracts, right? So this morning I got a notification that my put options had gone up. So that means that if I wanted to free up those $800 that I had in collateral, I would be able to do it. And so that's what I did, right? I bought back. So you don't have to wait for the contracts to expire. The contracts would have expired in August, right? So that means I would have had those $800 in collateral until August 16th. But obviously, as you can see, the price of Bitfarms now is $2.41. Obviously, I'm not going to be buying them for $2, right? This $2 strike price is not going to give me those 400 shares of Bitfarms. So I decided to buy back these four contracts. I bought them back for $25 each. It cost me $100 to buy back those contracts. And that freed up $800 that I had in collateral. So what I did after that is I went to the same expiration date, August 16th, and I sold three contracts. Okay. So I bought four contracts here for $100 and I sold three contracts with the same $800 that I had in collateral. So the first two contracts that I sold was the $2.50 strike price, and I was able to sell them for $46 each contract. So that gave me $92, right? So I bought them back for 100. I made $92. So I still had an extra $300, right? Because that only used up $500 of collateral. So I still had $300 of collateral left. So I decided to sell a $3 put expiring the same date, August 16th. And this one paid me $75. Okay. So in total, I made $167, right? Minus the $100 that it cost me to buy the other four contracts. So in total, I made $67 from this move that I made this morning. Okay. So as you can see, it cost me $100 to buy back these four contracts, and I made $167 by selling three other contracts with a different strike price. Okay. So it was a win-win for me. I did make money on these four contracts. Remember, I did sell them for $40. I'm going to post a video of when I sold these contracts on the window at the end of the video so that you can see that how much I sold them for and how you can see that I did make a profit even though I bought them back for $25. Okay. And I was able to make more passive income by selling three contracts for a different strike price, $2.50 and $3. So it's still a long way to go to August. I'm pretty sure that Bitfarms is has already hit the floor and it's going to start to go up slowly but surely. It's going to continue to go up, okay? And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But yeah, so this was the move I made. So in total now for the month of June, I've made $30 plus $67 here. Okay. So $167 minus 100, right? Because I sold these, but I bought, I had to spend $100 to buy these contracts back. So $167 minus $100, that's $67 plus the $30. So far in June, I've made $97 in passive income. So we're well on track to beat the $363 that I made in the month of May because we're only in the fourth day of June. This is still the first week of June, and I'm already close to $100 in the first week. So I could easily make $400 this month, but we're gonna have to wait and see if that is what happens, if it plays out that way. So you'll be able to keep track with me if you stay tuned on my videos on my channel. Yeah, but now let's go back to why I believe Bitfarms is now gonna continue to move up now instead of coming down, right? As you can see here on their chart, um, the price, which is in green, right? The green line right here, their price is moving well above the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 10-day moving average. So it did slip back down below the 10-day moving average after closing, but it is above the other two lines. So it seems that it's going to keep going up from now on. All right. So do you remember on my last videos, I talked about how Riot Platforms, another Bitcoin mining company, made an offer to buy Bitfarms for $2.30. But as you can see here, they're already well above that price that Riot offered to buy them out at, right? So that hostile takeover, it seems like it's not going to happen. It seems like Riot really just called a bluff. Their CEO is known to be a poker player, a gambler. So he really just called a bluff and tried to see if Bitfarms would sell for $2.30. But obviously they rejected that price, right? Let's take a look at Bitfarms production in May as we take a look at their website here. Here it says that in the month of May, they earned 156 Bitcoin. They secured additional hydropower in Paraguay with potential to add 6 exahash in 2025. So that will put them at 21 plus 6 is 27 exahash by 2025. Now they increased installed hash rate to 9.5 exahash by the end of the month. All right. They improved their corporate energy efficiency to 27 watts per terahash, and they're on track to deliver 21 exahash and 21 watts per terahash in 2024. So what this means is that they're going to be able to mine more Bitcoin than they did pre-halving. Okay, because pre-halving they were only computing at 6 exahash per second, and their target at the end of the year is going to be to have a computing power of 21 exahash per second. So that's well more than double what they were mining at pre-halving. So they're going to be able to mine more Bitcoin by the end of the year. And as you can see here with the 21 watts per terahash, they've decreased the energy that they use to mine Bitcoin so that their expenses is going to go down, right? So they're able to make more revenue and they've decreased their cost to mine Bitcoin. So that's excellent news, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that they don't even need to be bought out, right? They can continue to execute their business plan going forward without having to be bought out by another company, right? So obviously that Riot bit was a bluff. It was well below what they should be valued at, okay, by the end of the year. So let's see here. It says, let me just take a look at some highlights here. I don't want to go through everything. You could go to their website if you want to read their whole May production update. But let me just go towards the highlights. We see here, they're at 7.5 exahash at June 1st. So 6.4% online, up 5% from the previous month. These are all good numbers, ladies and gentlemen. These are all good numbers. They're on track. So the only bad news that they still have right now is that they still have not hired a new CEO. But let me show you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you something real quick here. There's a comment here that was made. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Well, here's a comment by Jeff Lucas, their CFO, Chief Financial Officer. He said, in addition, we received 17 million of the 24 million refund from Quebec, with the remaining 6 million expected in the next few weeks. All right. So this refundability reduces our Canadian power costs by 15% and provides substantial funds to support our ongoing growth with sufficient liquidity to pay for all the miners needed to reach 21 exahash per second this year. So this is another piece of good news. As we can see, they appear to be fully funded to 21 exahash this year. So that's great news because that means that they don't have to raise any more money by diluting shareholders. Okay. So this is great news. They appear to be fully funded. They do not need to dilute shareholders anymore. And they appear to be able to mine enough Bitcoin to fund their expenses month over month. All right. Now check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Fleet upgrade review. Our fleet upgrade is progressing at a rapid pace. Year to date, we have received 25,600 miners. Blah 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 blah. Together, these miners provide sufficient hashing power to achieve 12 exahash in June, said Ben Gagnon, Chief Mining Officer. Okay, now this guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, Ben Gagnon, he is the Chief Mining Officer. This guy is a brilliant, brilliant person when it comes to Bitcoin mining, the Bitcoin mining industry. He has a lot of experience. He knows these machines very well. He knows how to use them in the best way possible. If you want to know more about this person, Ben Gagnon, I suggest that you watch the interview that he had with another YouTube channel, which is McNally's Money. I'm gonna try to post that video on the window at the end of this video as well. And if I'm not able to, then I'll just put it down on the description of this video. I'll just put a link to that video because I want you to hear what this guy has to say. This guy is a brilliant person when it comes to the Bitcoin mining industry. So one of the concerns that was going into Bitfarms was they don't have a CEO right now at the moment. They're interviewing people to find the next CEO. Their last CEO got fired. He was terminated. It appears that now that he was wanting to sell the company, but the other leaders and other management in the company was not for that. And the board of directors also did not want to sell the company at such a low price. Um, and so that is why it appears that the previous CEO had been terminated. But there's no problem with leadership in this company, ladies and gentlemen. They have excellent officers in this company. Ben Gagnon, the chief mining officer, Jeff Lucas, the chief financial officer. These are two top officers in this Bitcoin mining industry. So there is really no need to fear the fact that they don't currently have a CEO. Yes, they have an interim CEO, but they're still in the process of looking for a CEO that will take the place of the one that was fired. Okay. But they do not have a problem with leadership here at this company, ladies and gentlemen. They have excellent leaders in this company. All right. Just take a look at the video, that interview that Ben Gagnon had with that channel, McNally's Money. All right. And you'll be able to see how good their leadership is here in Bitfarms. Now, so Bitfarms is, as we can see from the chart here again, Bitfarms, since the offer was made to buy them out at $2.30, well, their stock has gone up, right? It went up to $2.40. So it's gone up. But let's take a look at Riot now. Riot was the one that made the offer to buy Bitfarms at $2.30. How has their stock done since they made that offer? Well, you can see right here, their stock has gone down a significant amount. So their stock has gone down. Riot claimed that there was a problem with leadership over at Bitfarms, but it seems that there's actually a problem in leadership in Riot platforms, right? They're the ones who have the leadership problems. They're the ones who have a CEO that just likes to gamble and tries to call a bluff. I mean, it was a great attempt to buy out Bitfarms, but that's not going to happen, right? It just seems that he really was trying to bluff and to see if Bitfarms would take it, right? $2.30. No, 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 that is not happening. If you want to be serious about buying this company out, you're going to have to offer at least, in my opinion, $6 per share because they are going to grow to 21 exahash by the end of the year. That should put their stock value at $6 per share. So definitely way, way low of an offer that Riot Platforms did to buy out Bitfarms. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're getting very close to having 100 subscribers on this channel. I just want to thank everybody who is supporting me right now. I hope that you are learning something from these videos. I hope that you are making good decisions when it comes to investing in the stock market. If you have any questions for me, ladies and gentlemen, please do comment down below. I want to answer all of your questions. I want to be able to make sure that you are benefiting from these videos. Let me know if there's something that you are not sure about. Let me know if you want to see different content on these videos. You want me to talk about different stocks. Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to make sure that you are benefiting from this content and that you are definitely not just watching this for entertainment, but also to benefit yourself. I want you guys to learn and educate yourself on how to invest in the stock market so that you don't have to lose money. in the stock market, okay? I want you guys to make passive income like I've been doing every month. And I want you guys to buy shares at a discount and to be able to sell them for a profit. I want to make sure you guys do that. And you don't have to worry about where the stock market is going every week, because every month there's going to be there's going to be change in the stock market. There's going to be volatility in the stock market every month, because every month there's a report coming out about the jobs report. There's a report coming out about consumer price index, PCE, everything. This is going to cause the stock market to go up and down. All right. The stock market goes up and down every month, but you don't have to worry about none of that. You don't have to worry about any of that, because you can easily make passive income every month just by using the wheel strategy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always,
This has been another video from Dad's Market Stats. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. If you know someone that can benefit from these videos, make sure to share it with them as well. Until next time, and remember, let's grow together.